So, this chapter is a different species of awkward. There are pokies, which means we want Bowser. No. Oh, come on. Anyway, water is not toxic in this. It's entirely safe, so we shall explore the water because we need to get this. And then we have to do something really awkward, which is jump into the bottom of the water because for some reason they didn't want to just have an underwater chest. I have no idea why. So now we need the ability to destroy giant yellow blocks. This is all fairly standard stuff, at least. Wrong. Ooh, I'll have that. Ah, so that's where they hint. So each of these screens, there was one back in the village, is a hint. And that's all they are. And there's loads and loads of question blocks. Many of which I want to avoid hitting altogether. I want that one though. As much as experience as anything else. It's really hard to hit these question blocks in 3D. Get back here! There we go. Didn't really want to hit the slow flower, but what the heck. And what I've learned from this chapter is that actually those pal pills are kind of bad. this is a fire symbol, so we burn it. One thing to note is that the game clearly expects you to flip in literally every area that you can flip. Like, you really need to check every area or you will miss plot triggers, not just optional stuff, which I think is... And it's very labour intensive design, if nothing else. What do I need to do here? And there are lots of things that are just flat out hidden, like in the previous area, one of these foreground objects was just a barrier to the background. But in this one, you can walk behind it. Lots of that kind of old school, just rub your face on everything design. It's Castlevania wall meat design, really, I guess. But you can jump down to the volcano for some reason. And all there is here is this, the clue to the order to put the tablets in place, which I've also written down. These fucking guys. Make sure we get that, because that will also be useful against a boss later on. And here is our chunks again. There's lots of like writing things in this that I don't get, like the misguided isn't a real word thing. Also, that's a really bad simile. Anyway, Dimentio transfers us to this dimension for some reason. I'm sure it's going to amount to something eventually, like he's gathering information on us in some way. Whoops. Fuck. Don't quite know what happened there. You can cancel part of his animation. There we go. Anyway, now he begs for death. And dementia comes back to ruin the moment. Because this game really doesn't know what it's trying to do. Like, it invokes something that, like, it really doesn't deserve to, but then it stomps all over it. And Chunks just changes his mind. Anyway, the reason we need to do that, these little fucking, I don't know why they exist. What have we got? And that's the sort of shape that you want to check. And then it's a Yoshi statue, and there was that TV screen earlier that suggested running around Yoshi statues. So there we go, we have run around the Yoshi statue. I apologise for the fact that I still habitually mispronounce Yoshi. I know I don't bother trying to kill those guys because they're quite annoying, but anyway, here's an interesting bit. These are a 3D platforming section, but honestly, it's so awkward to stay flat in the 3D plane that I've generally, although it has to be said, not this time, had more success doing this. Also, you get up here, and unless you jump there, it's just an empty, barren platform. Like, why couldn't the ladder just be there? Why does the ladder need to be there at all? Just adds duration. And the order was stone, water, fire. And bam. New pixel, can you guess what he does? Now he wants a motto. It has to be less than 8 characters long, though. And he really doesn't care what you put in at all. So rather than profanity, I decided on screaming. Because yes, screaming is words that I live by because I am on the internet. And he joins us because he likes us screaming. The nice thing is that Kudge can totally be used as an attack. don't know what A Crag in the Dark is supposed to be as a chapter title, but what the heck. Anyway, meet my least favourite character archetype in video games. Here found in the person of Flint Cragley. It's not so much the TV presenter personality as the, like, I'm in charge and I'm cool and I do everything, but I'm actually completely incompetent and fake. I like that Pixel is so, sorry, Tippy is so cantankerous about it. Anyway, there are 2 crew to find, that's the essence of this chapter. Oh shit, I didn't want that. That's the one I was looking for. I like that fast mode can't speed you up climbing up ladders though. This is not the door I thought it was. I still haven't taken the time to check, because there's a whole bunch of oh, come on. There's like 3 rows of coins in that room. And I've never checked whether you collect them all if you're in 2D or only 1 row. Where does this one go? do need to take this cart ride, I think. There are 2 cart rides I need to take. 3, actually. There is no interactivity. I'm not pressing any buttons. As far as I could tell, no buttons did anything. And it just takes this long. And yes, we have to backtrack, and we place the whole cart sequence when we backtrack as well. And like, it's a long sequence. Come on. Predictably, all of Crackley's problems are his own fault. Now here I have to be really careful, because these guys, if you jump on them, it's bad. Like, you lose points for killing them. Oh no, I killed one. I'm sorry, Cragnon. They're annoying, but I don't want to kill them. And back we go. Come on. Where does this door go? Ah, here we go. This is the one that matters, because we've actually got interaction in this one after it goes over these random humps for no reason. You can go to that pipe. By the way, these colossal barriers aren't a problem. You can go to that pipe, it just leads to a room full of infected Cragnons who will cost you a lot of XP if they see you. We don't want that. Oh, come on. Where's the other crew guy? I think you're supposed to find that guy first, but I keep getting lost and finding the other guy first. What's that? I didn't handle that section very well, never mind. But now we have both crew members. Get back on this stupid minecart. Again, I'm not pressing any buttons to dodge those barriers, it just does them automatically. You do have to press an input to choose which way to go at that switch, but that's the only interactivity in the entire minecart sequence. I don't want those, because they'll kill a lot of rock people. And there we go. And of course he had it on him all along. And he can't admit culpability anyway. And he volunteers us to go first, even though we were going to go first anyway because video games, but still. Oops. There's another minecart! These loops are such a waste of time. It's like the minecart track has to have loops because it's a minecart track, but there's nothing to do with them. I mean, the whole minecart sections only exist because it's a mine level. And then And there's another one of these, and like, they feel like they're placed with some sort of intentionality, but ultimately they just end up annoying. There's nothing here that block hit, because the actual way forwards is behind this block. Ta-da!